Good morning, guys. How's it going? Just another beautiful gray. I've had really good luck with nice gray weather so far. Pretty much most of October. Anyway, I'm headed out to play some Pokemon with Damon, the man-child. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. Welcome to Vlogtober day 20. I have to cheat. Day 26, which means it's October 26th, 2020. Hello, welcome. I'm very excited because I am an on vacation Heather. You thought I'd quit mentioning it once I actually got on vacation, didn't you? I will eventually. I'm just really excited. I've never had 2 weeks of vacation at a time before, so I'm super excited. Anyway, so today, what did I do today? Oh, I can start this video with a tale of woe. I like stealing that phrase from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. I think it's so cute when she says that, so this is my tale of woe. But okay, so we're redoing the craft room, and I already told you, like, if you've seen my Instagram, my pictures of Dizzy in progress, my monster, you've seen my like wall of latte cakes that I've referred to, which is like you're here, the wall of latte cakes is here, so you can't see it. It's like against you, sort of. You're leaning against it, kind of. I mean, not really, you're on a tripod and all that, but you're next to it. You're snuggled up next to it. Who doesn't want to be snuggled up to latte cakes, right? But anyway, so like there's this part of the craft room that is, except for the wall of latte cakes leaning against the shelf, like from you guys over to here is the craft table, like it ends right here. And back is more shelving. And all of this is, I mean, I'm going to say all of this is organized. I know not all of it is like these are kind of a mismatch of yarns, but like basically everything has a home and it's in a spot and such. And then on this side of the room, there is on the far wall, which isn't that far because this room's not very big, there is the closet, which is currently housing everything we don't want anywhere else, basically. It's a big closet, but it's currently housing like totes of the wedding stuff that didn't happen this year. It's currently housing some clothes that we have to go through. It's currently housing the mermaid throw pillows that I've been obsessed with. I think I own every mermaid throw pillow color that I've ever found at like Walmart or Myers. Like I have so many and I love them, and every time I buy them I don't really think about A, I don't have room on a couch for that many throw pillows, and B, our youngest dog Abby would eat them all. So currently they're in my craft room. Like I've made a little bed with them in here when I've needed to like lay down on the floor for various reasons. Like when I'm doing stuff, I've stacked them up in the closet for now. And then it's housing Damon's overflow of stuff that doesn't fit in Damon's room because his room's even smaller than this, and there's a bed and TV stand in there and everything. So there's no room for some other things of his. So they're in here. There is a bookshelf over here, which that actually is fairly neat and organized. I wouldn't mind you guys seeing that if it wasn't for all the mess around it. There is I don't have like a lot of shoes. I wouldn't say I'm like a shoe person. I'm not a shoe girl, but I do have some shoes, and the ones that I don't wear to like work every day are over here in this room now, because they were in like Damon's room used to be like we have a coat rack in there on the wall, and take the shoes off, like kind of like a mudroom, with shelves for like storage and stuff like that. But now it's his bedroom. And I mean, it was pretty big for a mudroom, and it's pretty small for a bedroom, so it's like an in-between, it's an in-between size room. Anyway, not that you care about any of that. In between you guys here in the fairly organized section of the room and the closet there is another shelf that has yarn and old projects that I need to start doing my whip weekends, so you guys can talk me through finishing some of these things. And then there is the overflow of yarn. There is finished objects that need to either be donated, go to a home in the house somewhere, or go on my Etsy shop, link down below. And that hasn't happened yet. It is my goal to put things in the shop over the next couple days. So if you are interested, like the first things I'm sure that'll go up are the dragon egg bags that I showed you. And then we'll go from there. I have like some shawls and such that can go up. I don't think there's a poncho. I think I only made one poncho, and it's out of scarfy yarn that I really want to keep. So that needs to go in the find a home pile. And then there is the overflow of yarn that I haven't found a home for yet. But I digress. Back to my tale of woe. We're redoing the room. We're finding homes for all this wayward yarn. And I want to get, like right now, I'm basically carrying in a dining room chair every time I do a video with you guys, which is fine. But if I'm gonna like I had said, on his last days off, David hooked up an extra outlet in here so that I can have like more stuff plugged in, and then I can have like my heater, because this room gets so cold. It was like an addition to the house when he had bought it, and I don't know, it's not warm in the winter, and it's too warm in the summer, and it's just not insulated well at all. So he made it so I could put my little heater in here, which is also housed in the closet of holding over there. You would not believe how much stuff I can fit in the closet. But I wanted to get, like, ultimately, what I'd like to do is find a new space for these craft drawers back here, some of which house yarn, some of which don't. And I would love nothing more than a small, like either like an armchair with a footrest or an ottoman, so I can push that under the table if I want, or a chaise lounge, which is like, that is like my big wish. And we were at Goodwill yesterday, well, 2 days ago now when you guys are seeing this, but we were at Goodwill, and I found a beautiful brown, like velvety, dark brown chaise lounge. And it was small enough that it would fit in here. I could sit back and hang out, talk to you guys. The feet part would be under this table, or just up. It wouldn't be just up to it. It wasn't that tall, but I mean, it would have fit anyway, is my point. And all it would have taken was some rearranging of some yarn. And I did not get it the day that we saw it. I think because, like, well, 1, we had to think about it. 2, we had to see if there was room to fit it. And 3, we were both grumpy, and we were just kind of like, whatever, and came home. And like, I got home, and it was the last day that I worked that we saw that. I went to work, and it was like, I wasn't feeling good, so that was probably another reason I definitely didn't want to be moving it and stuff, because that's the day my stomach hurt. Which, by the way, that has, like, the muscle is still like a little kind of tender, but overall that's gone. So thank you everybody that like gave me well wishes and were concerned about it. I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's cleared up. So it must have just been like I don't know, a weird strained muscle. I usually like wake up in pretty much the same position that I fall asleep in. I don't think I move around a lot, but everybody at work was like, well, maybe you pulled something while you were sleeping. Maybe I did. I don't know, guys, but whatever it is, hopefully it doesn't come back and we're good. Well, anyway, so I didn't get the chaise lounge. I keep getting off topic. So we went back today, which by the time you see this was yesterday. Like the next day we went back, either way. and it was gone. It was gone. So the search continues. Like, I definitely can't afford a new one right now. It was awesome to find one at Goodwill. It was still a little pricey, but I mean, to be expected. Like, I mean, it's a piece of furniture that's bigger than, like, say, this chair, so to be expected. But I was already picturing, like, bringing a blanket in and having my heater in here and being all, like, cozy and, like, nestled up on it, and it would be perfect. So yeah, so there's the tale of woe that I missed out on that. And it was like this awesome brown retro-y looking one too, so that kind of stinks. But like David said, I guess that one just wasn't meant to be, and there'll be another opportunity. Either I'll find a cheap one somewhere else, or I'll wait and save my money, or who knows. But I feel like weird, like, this hat is, I love this hat, don't get me wrong, I love it. But like today, you know how some days hats just irritate you and some days they don't? Like, for some reason, this one's irritating me today, even though I love it. This is, I don't remember which one. If I remember, I'll link it, but this is a Bag a Day pattern. And it is made with Muir Woods in Sequoia from Premier Yarns. I really love this hat and I love this yarn, but just today, like, having a hat on is irritating. But my hair is bad today, you guys. You don't want to see this, so I just picked a hat. And I always wear my Halloween one because that's my favorite one, my Halloween slouchy hat. So yeah, I picked another one. I haven't kept a lot of my beanies, but I really like this one, so yeah. Anyway, so if I haven't bored you guys yet, what else I got done today, and you may have seen him making his Instagram debut. Dizzy is complete. He's got his little arms, and he sits up because he's got his little tail and his little feetsies and little chubby legs. Look at his little toes. And yeah, he sits very well for being so overbalanced. But he's done, and I love him. I really love him, and I can't let him go. I'm not gonna let this one go. Like, I love Dizzy so much. Eventually there's probably gonna be a monster or two to see how they would sell in my Etsy store, but until then, like, he's got plenty of mistakes, so I wouldn't want to sell him anyway. But like, his head is a little too wobbly, and his head is a little bit misplaced. I don't think you can tell from the front as much, but it is, and it would make me feel bad and to sell him. And it would just make me feel bad to sell him because he's so cute. He's adorable. Like, I'm so glad I picked him as my first monster. He came out, Ella from No Catchy Name is also making a monster, at least one anyway. And not Dizzy, she's making a different one. But she was like, she had seen this. If you're watching, hi Ella. But she had noted that he seemed bigger than the book had mentioned, and he is, because the book had called for, the pattern had called for DK weight, and this is size 4, because this is Joanne's big twist value yarn in the color plum. But yeah, and so I used a little bit bigger hook too, because it's a bigger yarn and I could get away with it. Which is also already smaller than I'm used to using. I used, because I'm using it in this project too, and I'm used to using a Susan Bates hook. This is like an old boy hook that I had, and it's not anywhere near, for me, as comfortable as using the Susan Bates. Like, it doesn't even feel like the way you've seen the way I hold my yarn by now, and it feels like this hook is like, should be like more this way. Like, it's not, I don't know if it's just this hook not set right, or I don't know, but I'm not used to it. I can use it, but I'm not used to it. And this is a size F, which is a 3.75 millimeter. So it is smaller than I'm used to using, but here's Dizzy. I'm so pleased with him. I really love him, you guys. I hope you guys love him too. when everything gets cleaned around and stuff, I think he's going to be like my little mascot hanging out with me. Until then, he's going to hang out with me on, actually, he's been sitting on this Bernat blanket yarn that I can't stop touching that my friend Joe got for me. So that's what he's posed on Instagram. Actually, he's just like lounging back, kicking it on my yarn. Anywho, so there's Dizzy, and he's done. Yay! And I worked a little bit more since I'm not going to be at work for 2 weeks. This is the project that I've been taking to work, and it's out of the same book, which is the Amigurumi Monsters. Dizzy's right there, actually. They made him in a darker purple yarn than the one I used. Because this is, like I said, this is plum colored. And Dizzy is... He was going to be holding a little shamrock, and somebody suggested a pumpkin. And I like the thought of that, but I also like his little arms just being free to like pose however I want to. So I made him without anything. And they suggested making a little belly button for him. And I didn't. I just liked him without it. I think he looks so adorable this way. So he's going to stay this way. He's done. But I am working on his little brother. Actually, I don't even need to risk showing off the pattern. He's right here. This is Zach the Candy Monster. I think I'm going to make this one too, but for right now, I'm making Zach. And what I have done so far... Oh, and I'm using the same hook that I just showed you. And I'm using the Red Heart Super Saver stripes in Polo Stripe. You can see it's a little over halfway gone. And then the pattern says to alternate between an orange and a pink. And that together, I think I added up that I would need like 150 meters, because it was in meters. And this Red Heart says that it has 215 meters, so in theory, I'll have enough. I'm worried that I will not have enough. So I'm kind of thinking, where is it? Where are you? I'm thinking I might make his horns in this color. Like his horns up here. If I don't seem to have enough, I think I'm gonna make his horns like a drastic change of color and use this like gray color with it. But I'm not sure. I might not have to get to that point. But so I got his little mouth made, and that's to sew in the end. Sorry. Got his mouth made, and I've got almost all of his body made. And then in theory, once he is stuffed, this will be roughly the same size because he'll plump out, but his little mouth will get sewn on here, and then he'll have little arms and little feet and his horns, and I still have like his eyes to make and all that. But so he's probably, I don't know, probably halfway done, let's say. Let's be positive thinking and say he's halfway done. Put this sucker back. This was the if you remember back when I did the Nature Walk Cal with Sandra Paul from Cherry Hearts podcast, and I did it all in Ferris wheel. This is actually the one skein left of the Caron that I used to join it together. It's like, is it gunmetal? No, it's charcoal heather, actually. So I may use him for the additional bits. I may not. I don't know yet. I was thinking about using Dizzy's color since it almost matches this, and I have about half a ball left. But if not, I do have another like scrap project that can go into that I'm working on. But yeah, so that's what Zach will end up looking like, but in a rainbowy, well, not rainbowy, in the shades that I'm working on instead of stripes. He's going to look like that. And if you're wondering, and if you like this book, there is a part 2. So I'm going to be making, look at this little baby one. He's so adorable. So I'm definitely going to be making monsters for a while. I may take a break from Amigurumi after this one though, just to work on some other stuff. Like I have to make another hat by the end of October for Crochet Creations with Christie's year-long crochet along. That's a hat a month. I haven't made the hat for October yet because I've been busy doing other stuff. I was doing those dragon eggs and the scarf from my boss, and a vlog every day, obviously. Not that you guys take up like extra time, because I mean, really, I could be crocheting when I talk to you guys. Sometimes I am in my car. But so I have to get a hat done. I have to figure out a pattern. I might do this pattern again. I'm not sure. I do like Stormy Waters a lot. I guess we'll see. Anyway, moving along to the segments that I have for you guys. Are you ready for the jokes? I picked, they're like in chapters. That's why like when I read like one like vampire one, I tend to read like 2 or 3 vampire ones because they're all grouped together in this book. But this is the ghoulish gags jokes, and I found a couple in here that are I think are pretty funny. Like what are green and fly around beaches? Seagulls. Seagulls. Okay. An old goblin said, "Someone told me I have the body of a 20-year-old goblin." An old ogre said, "Well, give it back. You're getting it all wrinkled." Some of these are just mean. What do you call a... I think I might have told this one before. What do you call a hobgoblin that collects coins? A hobby goblin. Oh, okay, and this was the last one that I wanted. This one's funny, you guys. I promise, it's funny. How did the ghoul lose weight? He started going to Ogre Eaters Anonymous. Okay. I thought it was cute. Hopefully you still like them. You still think they're cute. They're from this book, which I picked up like at Myers. That's over 945 jokes to crack up your friends. Hopefully I'm cracking you guys up. The spookiest tricks and treats joke book ever. 2 hilarious books in one. I still don't see how it's 2 hilarious books in one. They seem to just be one big book, but you know, I'm going to go with it. 2 books in one. And I think that for the enjoyment that I think you guys have gotten, and the enjoyment that I have gotten for sure, I've got my money's worth out of this book. Okay, so that was the joke section. Now for the trivia section. And it's actually in the form of a question this time, you guys. But if you have been following along, I have been giving you guys a trivia fact or a trivia question with an answer. I don't make you guys wait till the next day or anything to get the answer. But it is like fall or Halloween related. And today's deals with some famous celebrities. What ghost did British Prime Minister Winston Churchill reportedly see in the White House? Do you know the answer? Do you have a guess? The answer is Abraham Lincoln. So apparently Churchill had just taken like a long hot bath, and he was going from the bath to his like adjoining room, and he was naked except for his cigar. And he saw the ghost of Lincoln sitting near the fireplace on the way in, and he stopped and turned to the ghost and said, "Good evening, Mr. President. You seem to have me at a disadvantage." And apparently Lincoln smiled and disappeared. So, yeah, there's your fact for the day. Churchill reported seeing Abraham Lincoln's ghost at the White House during a visit. I think that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, ghost stories really fascinate me. I like them. I don't know if I would do it on this channel next Vlogtober, or if maybe I would do it over on my other witchy channel, but I have some ghost stories that I would be happy to share. So maybe next Vlogtober. And like I said, maybe on the other channel, because like, I don't know, ghost stories are not for everybody. I know that. So Might just leave it elsewhere. That was the trivia portion, so you've made it through the jokes, you've made it through the trivia. On to the Homemade Hubby Advent Calendar, wrapped in this beautiful Halloween paper. Is this the last time you'll see this? No, there's more of this. But long story short, if you haven't been joining in for the other 25 days of Vlogtober, I wanted an advent calendar to open up with you guys for Halloween, because Halloween's like totally my shtick, and I wanted very badly to like do all the things for Halloween for Vlogtober with you guys, and I didn't have enough money to get one, and David went throughout the year and got he went to different stores or whatnot. I've seen no proof yet of anything mail order or from like Etsy or a local yarn store. I think he went to like Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and all that, and he picked out yarn that he thought would be like interesting and cool for me to open up and talk to you guys about, things that you might like or have project ideas in mind for. And you guys have been pretty great actually suggesting some things for different yarns, especially like I think we may have decided that I'm going to join all the 4-weight yarns, since most of the stuff is 4-weight yarns, together to make a like a blanket or some sort of just like an advent calendar project, like maybe a big shawl. That'd be a pretty big shawl, but something big anyway, like an advent memory. But there are some like 3-weight yarns and stuff that I've gotten, so any suggestions, even for the 4-weight yarns, but any suggestions are cool and I appreciate them. And are you guys ready to open day 26's yarn with me? I always like open it and kind of give it a little feel and then show you guys a sneak peek of it. Like, so here we go. Like, is it cheating that I'm checking it first? I don't know. I don't usually I can't tell by the feel what it is. Like, it's soft. So, ready? What do you guys think might be in here? Ooh, that's some bright orange. It looks like... Forgot my ring light again. I am not a good YouTuber. Alright, let's see. What is... Come on, packaging. Speaking of needing ideas for smaller weight yarns, this is... I love this yarn, Super Soft, Super Savings Sport Weight yarn. And it is in a very bright yellow. I thought it was orange from inside the package with the red, but it's very bright yellow. Let's see. Let's talk about this. It's made in Turkey. The name of it is actually Sun Yellow. There, that's more accurate, I think. There we go. There's like a little sheen to it in the light too, so. But that's pretty accurate. Sun Yellow. It is 100% acrylic. I said it was made in Turkey already. It's a 3-weight yarn because it's sport weight. So the US 6 needles are suggested for knitting, and the US H hook, which is a 5mm, is suggested for crocheting. This skein of yarn is 2.5 ounces, which is 71 grams, which is 230 yards, which is 210 meters. So, I have never used, I've used, I love this yarn, but I've never used the sport weight. It's definitely a 3, like, it's the size of like a mandala. Maybe I could put this with one of my mandala yarns. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this one, you guys. I need some help. I like it, and it's soft, and it's pretty. I don't have a lot to pair with it. Besides, like I said, like I have like mandala yarns. I'm sure I'll find something. I mean, so mandala and cupcake yarn. I have cupcake yarn also. Trying off the top of my head to think of 3-weight yarns that I have, but I'm coming up blank. Anyway, that's the yarn that I got today. And I do really like it. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. So if you have any suggestions, please drop them down below. And that is our Homemade Hubby Advent Calendar for the day. he's done pretty well this whole month, hasn't he, you guys? Like, I've been really happy, and if I was watching somebody else open this, I'd be like, you are lucky, you have awesome yarn. So I think David's done a good job. Let's see, what else? The best for last. I'm sitting here saying what else, and I'm holding, like, I'm batting this package around. The best for last, as I have saved the last few days, since the 19th, which happens to be 13 days before Halloween, Courtney from Firefox Studios and I have done a gift exchange of 13 presents to open up one a day between then and Halloween. So if you want to see what I got her, check the link below, which will be there because I've gotten a little bit better. I shouldn't promise, but it should be there. To go see her channel if you are not familiar with her, which I can't imagine why you're not. I bet you are. Anyway, here is the package for day 8 in another cute little Halloween bag. I am such a sucker for Halloween bags like this, like for Halloween anything like this. So I love this. Let's dig in and see. Let me get that yawn out of the way right now because yeah, I'm getting more used to the schedule. David started his first schedule tonight, overnight, and I'm getting more used to it because I like being up at this time. But yeah, it's a little late, so you guys won't be seeing this till morning because my phone will be uploading it while I sleep. But okay, I peeked, I'm sorry. Look, you guys, how beautiful is that? You're gonna hear some crinkling, so I'm totally opening this up. Oh, I love the colors in this. Oh. Okay, what do we have? We have Golo is the brand. Golo wool yarn. I have never heard of this either. She got me this is the second yarn she's gotten me, and I've not heard of the first brand either, but this is made in China. The color is just D5-015. Is there any other information? It's super soft, warm, and comfortable. Made in China. That's a mailing address. Okay, I'm going to check this website out too. There's a website, goloyarn.com, which I will try to put below or edit the name right here for you guys to check them out too if you want. Let me see here. I don't think it actually has a size. I'll show you guys the size like on my finger in a second, but 3.5 ounces, which is 550 yards, which is 100 grams, which is 500 meters. It has a suggested needle size of a US 2, which it says is a 2 millimeter. There's no suggested crochet hook size. And oh my god, you guys, this is... Let me get a darker strand in case you couldn't see that on my finger. This is fine yarn, you guys. Fine. This has to be sock yarn, right? Or like lace weight. This is, oh, look how fine that is. It's beautiful though. Like, it's this beautiful like gray. There's grays right here, which look a little bit green on the camera, I think, but it is gray. And there's gold right here. And then like right over here, there's like a brown color. This is gorgeous. You guys should tell me what you think I should do with this too. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't do a lot of lacy things, but I want to do something with this. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Courtney. Oh, I love it. And it's wool. It's wool. You are trusting me again with wool, girl. We'll see how that goes. That's so pretty. Thank you so much. I think that's everything, and I have talked on for like 30 some minutes today, and that's a lot. So I am not going to keep you any longer. I'm going to let you go. But yeah, I just wanted to, oh, and I wanted to say, I will also link her channel, but our Ingrid has her own YouTube channel, and I saw her videos today, and she was worried about like her editing and stuff like that because she's not used to it, but like, Ingrid, your videos are fine and they're cute, and she makes some really beautiful stuff, you guys, so you guys should go check her out. I will link her down below, but also I'm sure you guys have seen her comment and seen her. She was on like the Yarn Geeks lives and stuff. I'm sure you guys are familiar with her, and you should go check her out because she's like a very nice lady, and she makes really pretty stuff. And she makes her own like beads and so nice stuff. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in there before I go. But thank you so much for being here with me and for chatting with me and subscribing and liking and commenting, most importantly of all. I love the comments. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.